Alrighty, so I am going to do a reading for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Leo, this reading may be for you. It may resonate. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a crosswalker looking to get information about a Leo, this reading may be for you. It just might be for you. Okay? So I had someone request Leo, and I'm a little late. I had to do a lot of winding down and just centering myself. So I will be sharing this and posting it on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. You know, express what resonates with you. If nothing resonates, then leave it be. This does apply to past, present, and future if you're watching it today or whatever day that you watch it. But it is aimed for February 2020. Love and success for Leo. So again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Star Card Tarot. Like, share, comment, and smack the bell. So I did all my charging up my cards. Just getting some final energy here. So what we're going to do first here is go ahead and see what is it. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is it? What does success look like for Leo? Okay. And like I say all the time, success looks plenty of different ways for different people, you know. Success can be your job, or it can be going to bed early. Success can be, you know, managing a meal plan. Success can be building value with your family and friends. So what is success for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, month of February 2020. So we got a lot of cards falling out, so it looks like Leo is pretty charged up. So it looks like right now, as far as success, let's see here. So I do see there's some celebratory moments here, some victory moments here that we're celebrating. You know, maybe it looks like we might be celebrating getting over some type of hardship. I see there was some type of heartbreak here. Some type of betrayal happened here. Three of Swords. And there was some type of combativeness there. Some playful fighting, maybe petty fights. A lot of energy was harnessed in that. And we also have the Ten of Wands, which is in great relation. So this fight probably put some burdens on us and also caused us some heartaches, right? And it could very much, it looks like someone had to really stand their ground. This could be, you could have gotten into a fight with your boss that was Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Someone came in with force, you know, intellectual force. Someone probably cut you down, slice you up with their words. It sees here. It could be that someone was jealous of your victory. I could see that someone probably, this card here represents Leo and some restraints, limitation, Leo. And this card pretty much represents you don't get to shine all by yourself, right? So you could have got pretty upset that other people were trying to shine and you wanted to be the one that was shining the most. Like, oh, everybody follow me, you know, kind of, you know, self-absorbed. They say Legos can be a little bit egotistic and into themselves. And I see that it did, you know, again, cause a fight here and some heartbreak and betrayal, you know. Wow, why do you want all the spotlight? You know, why can't we all be celebrated in this moment? And it's like, it's my success. Why should I, you know, why should you guys Why should you guys reap the benefits of everything I've worked hard for? You have the Nine of Pentacles here, which means a comfortable home life, physically, financially, spiritually, being comfortable there. But it looks like this person is not that comfortable. Typically, this card looks way more happier than that. And she's pretty much bare bones is what I feel here. There's a stone wall behind her. Pentacles are carved in. The trees are bare, and she really doesn't look quite pleasant. So it does look like success for you in February may look like, taking the attention all by yourself. Or I could say this, it is good to share your success with other people. It looks like we want to be mindful of, making your success a good moment for everyone, is what I see. Because if unnecessary fights happen, it is going to cause heartbreak, which is only going to weigh you down, and you're going to feel like all of what you worked hard for isn't really, worth it. You're going to be like, I just feel like she's really alone. She might have a lot of things, but in this image, she just is like, I have it all, but does she really have it all? And it's because of how you acted, possibly, or it's how someone came at you, try to come for your neck, and you was like, I got something for you. And what you had for them was a fight and betrayal. Somebody's crossing somebody here. They could be crossing them with words. Words can end up in a fight. You can end up alone in your home, everything you worked hard for. Now you're alone, and now you're feeling that burden. Now you're feeling like, wow, gosh, was that really worth it? Maybe I should have celebrated my success with the people who matter. Because you don't want to be celebrating it alone, because the Nine of Pentacles look like she's very alone. Alrighty, success for Leo. Success for Leo, February 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does success look like for Leo in the month of February? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does success look like for Leo? Spirit asks it to come down so I can convey the messages here for the collective. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so what we have here for success for this group of Leos, we have the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. So, it looks like right now we are dreaming or an illusion about, and I see that we're really in a rest state here. When you have the Hangman, oh, here we go. I hope some of this resonates with you. Here we have the Hangman here. We also have the Hermit here. So Hangman looks like that represents that Scorpio. Then we have Virgo energy here. These are some major archetypes, so some big shifts happening. As far as you needed to go into solitude, a rest state, meditate, get a higher knowing, get a better knowing, think about what your next move is going to be, get a better wisdom about your next move, your next money move. It looks like we need to go into retreat to get more wisdom out about how to keep money, make money, be able to have money to show, have something to show for. I do see here that we need to maybe keep money in our pockets here, because we may have been at a point of financial grief, okay? Feeling left out in the cold. Maybe you gave your money away. Maybe you didn't hold on to your money like you're supposed to. Maybe you're spending too much money, and it's really causing some mental anguish, I would say. It looks like that cycle is going to end, because when you go into retreat with yourself here, again with the Hermit, getting that higher wisdom, and then here, really hanging upside down, really thinking about in a meditative state about how we're going to hold on to our money this go around. So I see that this cycle, this mental cycle is going to end here for you. For sure. So success for you in February 2020 is going to look like you're going to come to a better understanding with how to handle your money. You know, I thought about tax season, and maybe you didn't utilize your taxes well last season. So this go around, because in February everybody be getting their taxes back. February, March, you know, usually people file them right away and get them back in February. I do see that we're going to try to hang on to our money better than we did last time. Is what I see here. So that's always a good plan. You know, everybody has all these plans with money, and it's like, are we being smart about these plans that we have with money? And most of us aren't. You know, let's just be honest. A lot of us are not financially mature, financially responsible, or financially stable, and we need to do better. You know, sometimes our parents just kind of drop the ball with that. Leo, February 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take it how it resonates. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take it how it resonates, please. Alrighty, so success. This is for another group of Leo. If all these cards resonate with you, again, take it how it applies. Don't try to force it. So success for Leo in the month of February 2020. What does success look like for Leo? Guys, come down here. Ooh-wee. Unconditional love and pure guidance, the highest probability here. And grand suggestions. Okay. So I have some things that may be revealed to you that may cause you to stay up all night, may cause you to not sleep, may cause you to think, may cause you to analyze your fears, okay? There's some things that you're thinking about intuitively, you know, subconsciously, I mean, that may be causing you some fears. It looks like something may be changing in your world, okay? Something is changing in your world, I see here, and it's going to cause some interruption. It's going to cause you to have to harness the energy. Yeah, I see some fears coming in as far as how you're going to balance some things in February. Keep getting this card here. So, yeah, start saving. I see that we're kind of fearful on how we're going to manifest some things. I see some fear. I see someone here looking to protect their 3 babies. So we have some fear about maybe our childhood. A success to us could look like taking care of our family as well. So, Angela, this may resonate for you because you do have 3 babies, right? Leo, 3 babies. Yeah. This means being the card of nostalgia, looking back as you grow. It can also represent like a money tree. You know, maybe we had more money in the past. Now we're like, how do I get back to where I was in the past? As far as, you know, being emotionally fulfilled, financially fulfilled, spiritually fulfilled. Again, I do see here that we do need to hang on to money so that our home life can be stable. Looks like we need to get our eggs all in one basket so you can create a home life. It looks like you have the 3 of Pentacles, which means teamwork. So you may need some teamwork with that. Someone needs to come in and help you with that. Like I say, some people need financial advisors. Like the guy I'm talking to, he's like, you spending way too much money, Jasmine. Like, you need to just give it to me. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I trust you like that. But he's really good with money. I love just buying things. And I see once you have someone that comes in and helps you to stabilize your money, it actually will be a celebration. Like, oh, wow, this is easier than I thought, okay? Wow, this is way easier. So I see someone fears about supporting family, looking back at how we used to have money, or actually looking back on maybe on how we didn't have money and saying, hey, I want money today. I need to make sure my home life is stable. I need to make sure all my eggs is in one basket. And I do see once you get aligned, get someone to help you out with that, get more information about that, somebody who probably is aware of somebody who's financially aware to help you out with that. then you will feel more stable and structured in your life, and it'll be a celebration. I mean, that always feels good when you look at your bank account and be like, wow, I did good this month. We did good, babe. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, success. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, success. All right, this is for the collective of Leo. Reading for February 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, success reading. I ask my guides to come down and convey the messages, the highest probability and grand suggestions here. Actually, to convey this message with love. I ask that my readings protected by the brightest light. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. That wasn't a good shuffle. I don't know. It looks like we might be doing some traveling. Are we planning on traveling here, Leo? Looks like some things are moving rather fast, rather quickly. Maybe we don't want them to move that fast here. Looks like we want to slow things down, keep a balance, keep things aligned. Maybe we feel like things are moving too fast. I don't know what's going on. But it looks like we actually want to be wrapped up. Or maybe you feel too wrapped up and need things to happen more quicker. Like, we need to get this show on the road. That can go either way. Take it how it resonates. I do see that what we were wanting is for money to come in maybe faster. Maybe money isn't coming in fast enough. Because you do have the Ace of Pentacles. Like, wow, I need this big coin. I need this big bag is what people call it. You know, to come in for me. And it's not happening fast enough. It looks like we need to have the mental strength here. Yeah, I see that we need to have the mental strength about, you know, even though things aren't happening as fast as you want them, you know, there's a natural ebb and flow of life. What goes up must come down, what comes down must come up. You're never going to be in the bad place forever, because I got the Star card again, which actually represents Aquarius energy and pouring into yourself, into others, you know, pouring in spiritually and physically, knowing that there is light in the darkest. So if you're going through a hardship, you will see the light soon. Even though it's not happening quick enough for you, it is going to happen. I mean, let's just be real. We all been through hardships, right? You never stay in a hardship, especially if you do whatever you need to do to get out of a hardship. It looks like maybe some addictions may keep you in this hardship here. It looks like someone might have an addiction to drinking, okay? If you're drinking too much, you want to be mindful of that. It looks like these drunk people are falling into the water of their emotions, you know, getting overly fulfilled. Okay, don't get too excited, don't get too intoxicated. That Devil card always represents addiction, and need to be mindful of gluttony, taking in too much. And clearly someone's drinking too much. Someone, I don't know who it is. It could be a Virgo. What is this? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be a Taurus male. There's someone actually who may be greed about money. Maybe someone's taking money from you to go feed off their addictions, because that's right below. So there's someone that's drinking too much. There's someone that may be taking money from you to feed off their own addictions. You know, someone could be like, babe, let me get some money so I can get a bag of weed or something. I don't know. And it's like, gosh, how much money do you need? It looks like someone might be even taking money to support their boys, you know? Yeah, it looks like we definitely want to remove past the situation of addiction. This is definitely a counterpart for the Death card, 8 of Cups here. Definitely a sign that someone needs to walk away from an addiction. I don't know what it is, but you know what it is. Looks like maybe it's a secret addiction. Maybe people don't know. Something you've been battling. Clarity on the Magician card, please. Clarity on the Magician card, please. Yeah, this one is very clear. Someone has an addiction they need to walk away from. That's like no doubt about it. We have the Magician here, and it looks like maybe we feel like, gosh, this is going to have to take some real work for me to not be addicted here, you know? Also, someone could probably be addictive or codependent on their mate and their money. Maybe someone's like not working and they're like codependent on their mate doing everything. I could see that probably happening too. And maybe we're looking to manifest our own money here. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like we're definitely looking to birth some of our own success here, Leo. It looks like, gosh, you know what? As a magician, as an empress, I need to come forth with my own. There's an Aries here. You have the Empress. So yeah, this is a couple. Someone's trying to manifest and go forward with a couple, waiting for some things. There's a cycle that's going to end here when it comes to, maybe you feel like you were stabbed in the back by your mate. Verify the Ten of Swords, please. Verify the Ten of Swords. Please verify the Ten of Swords. Verify the Ten of Swords, please. Yeah, okay, clearly there's a death happening. Okay, why is there a death? I kind of feel like two people are coming into a new frame of thought and getting a higher perspective and moving past hard times here. It looks like we just mentally were at a bad place. Maybe our thoughts weren't right. Maybe we're going through a spiritual awakening or just maturing in a way and like really getting rid of old thoughts. Maybe we're stepping into our maturity here. You know, really being the Empress here. Being able to nurture and birth good ideas and bring forth some really good energy. And then the Emperor here is really able to give direction and lead in the proper way. Maybe we haven't been doing that. Because I see now we're killing off some old things here, some old thoughts, old ways of being, old ways of speaking, old ways, you know, learnings, teachings. And we're coming in as we kill this off, and then we get to move past that old place that we were at. So I see success looks like for a few people moving away from addictions, and that does align. If you decide to move away from addiction, it's going to take you and your mate to do so. You know, you guys can empower each other. Maybe you guys are codependent and how, you know, both of you guys are addicted to something. Maybe you're addicted to each other. But I see that that's something that you guys know that you need to change. I see that that's something that you guys are well aware of, and you guys are actually willing to do that, even though it's hard. You do feel like it's something that you guys have been communicating about and something that you truly want to manifest in your life as far as stability. Because if you get rid of addictions, then at that point, you know, that's a success in its own. And addictions do cost money. You'll be able to save money, I would say, anyway. Alrighty, so we can just tackle love, just kind of dig on love here and really see what love looks like for Leo in the month of February. So this is for the collective, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does love look like for Leo in February 2020? What does love look like for Leo? What does love look like for Leo? Love. Okay, let's see. So I see here there's a Queen of Wands here. Someone who is very charismatic, funny. There's a fire sign woman here. The Five of Cups. Yeah, it could be like you getting drunk or you just having too much fun with friends as well. Maybe your friends are drunk or bad influence or something like that. Sometimes we gotta watch the crowd we're hanging with. That could definitely represent the devil sign as well. You got drunk friends around you. But again, take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Queen of Wands looks like someone is paying attention to the cups that are empty versus the cups that are full. That's something that we all do, you know. People tend not to have a sense of gratitude. So it looks like at this point she's even pouring out her cups like really at like, It looks like, let me pull some more. Love. Maybe we feel some type of way about love. Maybe we feel like you're not getting all that you need in your relationship here. Love. Maybe you feel like you're only getting partial of what you need, and we're paying attention to all that it is that we're not getting, and we're forgetting about everything that we actually have, because there's people in this world that have so much less, you know. Even when it comes to your love, sometimes we shy away from what our lover's actually doing from us, and we're nitpicking on stupid shit. So I see this Queen of Wands has a happy family there. You know, she looks like her home life is complete. But then the sense she feels like she may be nitpicking on some stuff that may not be perfect. Well, I got news for you. Everything's not perfect in this world, unfortunately. You know, I guess it's just a matter of perspective. If you perceive things so out of order, then you're going to project exactly that. So I would say you look happy, you look like you want to be content. You have your family, you know, you're healthy, you're well, you have food on the table. Why are we tripping off with small things is what I'm seeing here. Again, I have two people needing to move past some obstacles. It looks like two people may want to, maybe we're having a lot of different fights here, right? Maybe I'm not in agreement with you. I don't understand why you did that. Why would you do that? Like, what are you doing? It looks like we can move past these fights if we choose to. If you choose to soak in it in this emotional realm and wallow in, you know, a petty fight that you guys had, you know, maybe, and it looks like it may be happening frequently. It looks like something that can easily be, you know, just, it's not that deep. Again, it's all a matter of perspective. Yeah, I do see here again, one is maybe being childish with their thoughts. Maybe someone is coming in with some petty messages here, you know. Someone may be pregnant. I see the, I see some balance needs to come in with your relationship. Maybe we are trying to balance, like, you know, moving past here with the Six of Swords. We can move past some obstacles if we learn how to balance, you know, your home life. And understanding that you and your mate will have different points of views. That's natural. There's no need to come in sharp with your knife with these petty fights and start tearing each other down. because you guys are lovers. You love each other, so why tear each other down is what I'm seeing here. I see there may be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini being represented here. There's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Strongly feel that air sign is involved in this reading. Yeah, so what I would say here, be careful how you speak to each other. Pay attention to what you guys do bring to the table, each of you. I see a lot of people always pointing the finger at each other. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. And it's like, let's look at what we are doing and try to course correct that. Take accountability in your own right, and then move forward gracefully. I mean, if you guys are going to plan to be together, which it looks like that's very clear, it's all a matter of perspective. Be kind with your words, be impeccable. There's a way you can deliver your thoughts where they're not filled with, you know, loaded words, I guess you could say, negative loaded words. Leo, love, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, February 2020. We have the Sun sign here. I see someone really is moving through some obstacles because 6 of Swords is coming up a lot. It's time to move into a better place. We might even be traveling. Someone may be traveling here. Getting away from hard times, disruption. Maybe we're thinking about where we can travel. This is like the 3rd time I've seen the Hangman. So really deep in thought about some things. There might be some deep in thought about maybe a heartbreak, a breakup, maybe someone's cheating, someone's being, maybe someone's betraying you. And we're really thinking about it. We really don't have much to say about it. We feel kind of vulnerable and exposed and pretty humiliated, I would say. I see this person wanting to embark on a journey on their own. Maybe this person is starting to feel like they want to be alone. You know, especially after something like that happens. Or like, you know what? You know, be careful of any poor choices that you're making, you know. Don't be too optimistic about walking out on your own. Do you have everything that you need as you embark on this journey by yourself? Is what I'm getting. Is your pet dog enough to embark on this journey on your own? Don't forget your shoes as you embark on this journey. We're such in a rush to leave that we might forget what is really of value to us. You have the Ace of Swords here, which I seen the Page of Swords, which is definitely represented here. So it looks like we are really thinking about this heartache or heartbreak here. We're really thinking about it, you know, really contemplating. Maybe we're sleeping a lot. We could possibly be sleeping a lot, you know, trying to come into a better understanding about this heartbreak. Again, yeah, I do see we're sleeping a lot. The 3 plus 1 equals 4, which would mean, you know, someone going into retreat with their thoughts. You have the Hangman, it means meditation, illusion, resting, solitude with the Hermit. We have a Virgo here. We have Scorpio energy here. We have Aquarius energy. Is anyone dating Aquarius? Virgo, Scorpio. This love here looks like we might want to venture away from it. And we're thinking very hard on how we're going to do that. How am I going to do this? Or how am I going to survive as I stay here? You know, if I stay here, am I going to survive? Yeah. Someone is feeling pretty down about their relationship. You know, they don't even want to look at the truth. And again, I see someone buried in big thought, like sleeping, like I said. Someone is probably depressed at this point, is what I'm seeing. And they actually do want to get the hell on. Someone definitely wants to get the hell on here. Someone wants to get the hell on. They want to go. Bye. And again, with these cards here, I would definitely say someone is really wanting to be in solitude, keeping their eyes closed, probably trying to come up with a master plan. Coming up with a master plan here. That's what I see. See what's at the bottom of the deck. But someone is very much so in love. So we all know how love can be. You know, when you get hurt, it's so hard to leave. You know, it's so hard to complete that cycle. We start thinking about how we can do it. Because we do have the Lover's card, Princess of Cups. Someone who not as quite as mature in her emotions as she could be. It looks like if we did decide to leave, one of the things that we're thinking about the most is our love and how it was in the beginning. And maybe we feel like we can rekindle it back to where it was here. She looks hopeful, if you can see that. She looks hopeful for her love, for him. She's all wrapped up, but then also she's back to thinking that this is it, I'm done. But I still need to come up with a plan on how I'm gonna get out of this. So that's why I see you thinking so much about it. Depressed, thinking, you know, how you go in and out of that feeling. Yeah, there's definitely a death happening with love, and I keep getting Aquarius energy. Maybe Gemini, Libra. Alrighty, Leo. February 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is for the collective. Take it how it resonates. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Star Card Tarot. Comment, smack the bell, like. I have a sun sign here. Again, you have the 6 of Swords again. So a lot of Leos are actually coming out of a bad emotional place, or a place you just didn't want to be at. Then you also have the 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands. At this point, I see that we're celebrating here. We're celebrating where someone's feeling like the real Leo self. You know, they're feeling full of love, full of that spiritual, emotional, shining at your highest here, because we did take the time to move past some things, and now we're able to, like, again, we're moving past some things. We're coming up out the dark, and we're able to celebrate that. We're able to celebrate that. Let me have a cup of wine or a cup of tea. We're able to celebrate that and shine bright in that moment. I see here. I see a mother here who really has a lot of strength and is very strong in her thoughts. It looks like you have the ability to come out of a bad situation. That's for sure. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, love. February 2020. I see the Daughter of Cups. Someone has a lot of love to give, I see. And again, they have a lot of love to give, just your family in general. I keep getting the Hangman. In the sense, I don't know if we're... Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So I have the Daughter of Cups. I see that this particular Leo has worked really hard on developing a love and developing a home life. And anything that is of value, sometimes you have to wait for it. Okay? Now, if you're feeling like things haven't paid off in your relationship yet and your love hasn't paid off, that is soon to come. The love that you're putting in, your physical life, you know, your spiritual life, it is eventually going to pay off, okay? So, feel like that cycle, again, I keep getting ending the cycle, a completion of a cycle. Yeah, mother has been working really hard and moving into a new beginning and moving past a broken area. Because we have experienced some major ups and downs. And right now, we may be down again emotionally and coming out of that. Because I do see again, some of you are coming out of that. And maybe we're embarking on a journey for self-love, and that was hard. You know, maybe we're saying, you know what, I'm just going to love me and my baby. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Because that's the only thing that feels right now. And sometimes putting your focus into, you know, your baby or whatever it may be, it does help you move past that broken area. And it helps you move into a new world. Somebody's talking to Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Okay, so that's enough for that one. You guys got a lot going on, period. I can tell you that much. Well, financial, looks like you know, got to get that together. Your love life is, you know, going through a little bit. But it looks like, you know, you have the ability to get back on track. If all else fails, try self-love. That always, you know, seems to make people happy. Alright, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, reading for February 2020. What is love looking like for the Leos out there? What is it looking like for the Leos? How y'all feeling out there about love? What does love look like for you? Leos. I keep getting this pure Leo energy of the Six of Wands. We are really wanting to celebrate, or we're going to be celebrating with our lover here. I keep getting people drinking. I don't know who drinking. But let's see here. You know, it's so funny because this is definitely a Leo card. Leo likes to be the center of attention, and they're so courageous. They want to be, you know, that lion in the circus. You know, everybody watch me. I feel like someone's being liberated in their relationship, to be honest. You know, like, oh, finally, I'm feeling victorious with this love. My mate is shining all on me. I'm the star of my mate's life. And I see that, again, we're moving. It's such a change here that you guys are moving into being emotionally upset, needing to meditate about what you don't have, and now being focused on what you do have. I keep picking up on that energy because we have some wishes that are being fulfilled. And we actually get to celebrate about it because our lover is now paying attention to us, and they weren't before. You're like, wow, you have 4 cups. You have like me around you, the kids around you. Like, you're not paying attention, and then that comes. Is someone dating a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn? This definitely reminds me of Capricorn energy though, because all the coins. Always feels like Capricorn is the one who wants all the money. But this could very much also represent Taurus, who wants to be lavish and have all the nice things surrounding him in his home. Even though the things in the background aren't too lavish, but that pot of gold sure is. That's for sure. Hierophant. It looks like someone here is in constraints of, I feel like we may be stuck in this society's view of what love looks like. Let me see here. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant. Maybe we're walking away from a relationship that's too structured, because actually, if we think about it, this Hierophant and this King of Pentacles would represent Taurus. So someone must be dating like a Taurus. And I feel like maybe we're wanting this Taurus to be generous with us with their money, and they're not. It doesn't look like he's really sharing. Like, please share with me. If you don't, I'm just gonna have to go. Like, I can't do this no more. Again, we got some more drunk people here. And again, we could just be having too much fun, overindulging in fun. Because the Three of Cups really don't show up like this in many card decks. But in this one it does, and it kind of throws me off. These people are overindulging in like their emotions, or they're too happy about... I feel like maybe someone's celebrating and they ain't got nothing to celebrate about. Maybe that's it. Maybe they don't have the priorities aligned and they're kind of getting knocked off balance. Yeah, again, someone's lover is being stingy with money or being stingy with their self. I definitely see that here. Someone is wanting to bring forth, initiate. Maybe you're saying, don't you realize you don't do a lot for me? Or maybe you're saying, I know you know Valentine's Day is coming up. What are you going to do for me? We could be saying that. Let's see what we need to remove as far as blockages. What blockages does Leo need to remove in February 2020? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What blockages does Leo need to remove in the month of February? Okay. We have the card of peaceful among thorns. That is pretty deep. Peaceful among thorns. Ooh, this card deck is just 6, 7, 8. So again, someone needing to move past some obstacles here with a 26 and a 2 and 6 adding up to 8, which means moving past obstacles. I'm sorry, making advantages. Let's see here. Not really in the mood to read, but I always feel like it's school time. Peaceful among thorns, moon phase, first quarter, stage, acceptance. The spiritual can't solve the material, but it can transcend. So I did say earlier, someone may be going through a spiritual awakening. I believe I said that. A futuristic monk, his skin crossed by small circuitry, meditates in lotus position. An 8-pointed star inscribed within a circle is in his back, like thorns piercing the air. A golden lotus aura envelopes his body. Oh, I didn't see that. And that's funny because it said an 8 star, which is 6, 7, 8 advantages. Coexist of the material and spiritual is the human way to enlightenment. Again, someone may be going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, so we talk too much about spiritual stuff, spiritual that, spiritual this. Not that the spiritual side isn't important, especially in an age when everyone seems reduced to material drive. But aren't we going too much to the other side? I have money problem, go spiritual. I have health problem, go spiritual. I have love problem. Think of true love and go spiritual. I want to have sex, go spiritual. If we were truly able to solve problems like this, what is spiritual would have been sold in grocery stores. Sometimes to solve money problems, you need money. Very true. And to solve love problems, you need to fuck. Okay. Strange but true. This deck is intense. Getting spiritual is not what solves our problems. It is what gives us depth to our solution. It makes them meaningful. It takes us from the small to the wide, from the river to the ocean, but sometimes we are not ready to make it our own center, and therefore it is perfectly fine if we do not. So what I see here is be careful with patient with your spiritual awakening, and just have a better perspective of what spiritualism looks like. So it is okay to be human. You are on the physical realm, and everybody has their own divine journey. Okay, things aren't mastered overnight. So be patient with yourself. Do your best at your best. If you are going through a spiritual awakening, it looks different for everybody. I get people who it's no rule book on how you evolve. Everybody has their own divine path, and I will always recommend sync with people who resonate with you during that divine path. There's more laws and rules to spirituality, as far as manifestation, bringing forth good energies into your world, and being fully aligned. Inner guidance card. So I do see here the best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within you. I wait for this with joy. So align with your mind, heart, and intuition. So we have lots of things that guide us. Our mind, we have our hearts that guide us, we have our gut that guides us, and just align all those things, get them active. It kind of reminds me of all the chakras, just being aligned and being aware of self. Trusting yourself, trusting your thoughts, trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, okay? We all have these natural psychic abilities that we let steer us wrong, and when you trust yourself and come attuned to self, you'll be able to definitely understand what that means. Your inner guidance, your inner GPS, your God-given GPS, okay? You, yourself, you don't really need people to really tell you much. If you go into a meditative state, align your chakras and get attuned. It's very, very capable of happening. Trust me. So anyway, that reading was for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, for the collective. Take it how it resonates. I will be sharing this video. And you can also go to my YouTube channel, Star Card Tarot. Subscribe, smack the bell, leave a comment about what actually resonated for you. And if you want a private personal reading, which actually kind of digs more deep into your own personal life, we can actually set that up. Just inbox me, and I will go over, costs and all that with you. All right, peace, Leo.